Alright, we're playing Miracle Rogue in Classic, and I have to say, this is by far my favorite deck to play in Classic. It's just really broken. You get to, like, out-tempo people with cards like SI-7 Agent. You get to fight against aggro with combinations like Blood Mage Thanos and Fan of Knives. You get to, like, combo off and draw the entire deck with Gadgets and Auctioneer. And you also just get to, like, chip damage here and there, deadly poison weapon attacks, and then just like Leroy, Shadow Step Leroy. If you want to see more classic decks, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of these, and there'll be a playlist and linked in the corner with a collection of all the classic decks that I've made so far, with more coming out every day. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the gameplay. Our opponent is like
What to do?
big chillin'. Not worried about doing anything in a timely manner. I don't know. Our hand is looking kind of awkward, right? Like, we're not really looking for deadly poison this early, especially against an opponent who's not going to play units on turn 1 or turn 2. But that's kind of how it is, right? We usually don't have proactive plays. Oh, okay, so we're definitely going to have to kill that. Well, there we go. That's very clean. Just hang out. I would say we usually don't have proactive plays until like turn 3. Like Acolyte, so kind of okay. So they could still be Freeze Mage, but that might tip the hand that they're kind of like the Mana Worm, Violent Teacher, Tempo Mage deck, which is definitely an interesting deck for sure. And I think definitely a pretty not great matchup for us. We don't really have a lot of healing, so decks that are like just can deal a lot of damage very quickly are pretty good against us. Also, like, even if they're on Freeze Mage, Ice Block is pretty awkward for us. Okay, Twilight Drake. It's not a maybe Freeze Mage. What is the line here? Like, honestly, what is the line? How do I keep this alive so I can draw more cards? That's really all I need to do. I can go Deadly Deadly. Deadly Deadly Coin Fan. That kind of like dumps my hand though. What about Deadly Deadly Coin this? If I go Deadly... Ah, that doesn't work either. I think we want to kill this for sure, which involves a deadly, and then I think I just abyss it because that's the most. Is that better than just doing this? The problem with this is that I have to also spend something else on it already. So yeah, this preserves the coin, which I think we're pretty okay with holding. Sorry, keeping for like auctioneer stuff. Yeah, not sure if that's the best way to handle that, but I think it's okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming some kind of more like mid-rangey. Gosh, people keep mages keep doomsayering my Acolyte pains, and let me tell you, I'm not happy about it. Like, I'm just gonna Shadow Step this because I have to have it draw cards. Let me attack face first, but like, I suppose I'll Fan of Knives just to see if there's anything spicy. Ooh, this plus Conceal next turn. Ooh, do I just let Shadow Step go then? Or do I let this go? Next turn I get to go Gadgets and Conceal. And then the following turn, I should have enough, right? Between Coin and Deadly? I guess that's pretty close, huh? Yeah, I don't think it's worth Shadow Stepping this for that. Especially because it's going to cost 1 and we can't even play it next turn, so... Just gonna hang out, let this happen. Don't want to attack because, I mean, the Deadly Poison can add to this already, so... Although if we attack face, it's basically the same thing, but we would have to re-equip the weapon, which we wouldn't have the mana for, so... Basically, we're hoping they don't Flame Strike our Gadgets, and that is not ideal for us. Because I do not have a answer for that with going Gadgets and into... Conceal. Here's to hoping. Alright, well, we have another one, so I was thinking about maybe Shadow Stepping this, but there's no reason. Gosh, it's crazy how this just costs 3 after you Shadow Step it. Like, that is nuts. Maybe they don't play Flame... Maybe they don't have Flame Strike. Chillwind Yeti? That's not Flame Strike. Let's go. Okay, okay. Sure. Let's coin. Let's prep. Sap. Let's just keep drawing cards. Like, let's deal damage to this. Let's Shadow Step it. We can end the turn with a giant Edwin. Let's prep. Let's Fan of Knives, draw 2 cards. Oh, we already attacked. I'm dumb. I'm not the smartest tool in the tool shed, if you know what I mean. Ooh, that's hot. If I like play this, it's an 18-18, and then I just do that. That seems pretty cool. I think we could consider that a pop-off. Nice Iron Beak Owl. I do win this one. 18-18 Edwin. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, Thanos just cycles, right? So I guess I'll just keep all these. Cards that cycle are nice. Okay, well, we have Backstab, so... We can even Backstab this, and then if they deal damage to it, then we draw 2 off of it, which is pretty good. I think that's, yeah. I think it's looking out alright. I don't know, the Nemsy one always gets me. Always gets me. Oh no, it's aggro. That's scary. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good because it'll draw 2, but I think clearing... Well... This plus this is pretty good, actually. I was thinking about maybe hero powering and attacking this, but I think getting this down to draw and challenge the board is pretty good. This is bad into, like, a war leader, if they have that, but I think they're just, like, zoo locking. In which case, this is pretty good, unless they have an abusive sergeant, which then it's worse than a hero power. Ooh, Fan is going to be pretty good, especially with this, so... Huh. Yeah, do I even attack this if it just dies to Fan? I guess either way I'm going to take 2. So I basically commit to playing Fan next turn, which I don't think I want to do. And there's no reason to play Deadly Poison, so I'm just going to make this attack here and pass. Probably looking at like a turn 5. Thalnos plus Fan cleanup turn. Yeah. Ideally, I guess we're kind of like looking for Conceal, so we can go turn 6, Gadget Zam plus Conceal. Ooh, that's an X3. The 2 X3s, pretty good against this. Cold Blood. That doesn't really do what we want it to right here. I suppose I attack here. And so, next turn, I can go Thalnos Fan, and then attack here. Yeah, I imagine there's going to be a lot of aggro early on, just because it's a little bit easier to play and definitely easier to get a hold of. I don't think there, outside of like Leroy, I don't think there's any legendaries that you realistically need, or even want. So it makes sense to me that like zoo aggro things are going to be popular at the beginning. All right, well that sucks because their 2/3 survives, but it's really good that they added a bunch of X2s to the board. Like. This is a nuts Fan of Knives. Like, we're okay that this lives. Like, I mean, hopefully we can keep surviving. If we can, I mean, they're gonna develop, so we can't really go in with Gadget Zam next turn. But yeah, so it looks like honestly looks like we're gonna Fan again. Like, or we could Blade Fury. Depends on what they do. Okay, we might be Blade Furying, yeah. Ooh, or we could go like fan into SI agent like this. Yeah, Fury... Blade Fury seems like it gets better than this. Like, I don't think it's worth Hero Power, Deadly Poison, a Blade Furying, just 3 units. I think this is fine. We could also play a Shiv if we draw it, which we didn't, but that's okay. We could play this as a 4-4, but I think that's kind of aggressive.
This guy's tough.
Just gonna kill here. I can just Hero Power this down next turn, or it trades here, which I'm fine with, really. Yeah, as long as we can keep surviving, we can set up like a really busted go off turn. Really, what we need to do is we need to be able to Gadget Zan, or like Blade Fury, deal to all enemies. Yeah, so it doesn't even. Yeah, so we really need to like Gadget Zan and then be able to dump all these things. Ooh, that's scary. Ooh, that's very scary. Just shiv that. Okay, we can make a big Edwin here, actually. I think that's the play, really. Ooh, okay, so what we can do is, attack here, Shadow Step this. Yeah, this is definitely the line. Yep, and then we can go SI7 agent that. And then we get a big fat 8/8 Edwin, and then like we have control of the board, and next turn we can just kind of like play Gadgets in freely and do whatever we want with it. Although we do need to Hero Power to play our Deadly Poisons, but like that's for it's mostly unnecessary, I think, honestly. I mean, like we have an 8/8, right? Like this just controls the board pretty well. They're out of Voidwalkers to like, you know, soft protect through combat. We also have 2 units, so like. Yeah, Edwin, believe it or not, like, broken as fuck since day 1, right? Sure, yeah, that's fine. Like, who cares? Yeah, okay. Let's see, 5, Can we kill with this? Is this, like, lethal in any world? We can go Leroy, Cold Blood, Shadow Step. Breaks, this is 6 total? Yeah, so that is... 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. Oh my god, this is like Omega lethal. This is like... Oh no! Oh no! That's scary. Okay, phew. That's terrifying. That was almost bad. This is so silly. We didn't even have to like Gadget Zan. We just like... Why was this card ever 4 mana? Like, why is Rogue so busted? All right, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna assume an aggro paladin, because I don't think there's anybody trying mid-range paladin this early. With that in mind, I think well, maybe I can just keep Auctioneer still. Like, it's just so good, but like. It's not so, like, if we can control the board and then, like, land a threat, like an Edwin, then we don't really need this, right? If we can, like, SI, Shadow Step SI, we can kind of help control the board against aggro. Although, I guess it's not terrible to keep a threat. Yeah. I'm gonna mulligan Acolyte. I think it's kind of greedy to keep that card, but I think Thalnos is perfectly fine. I'll keep Auctioneer. I want to pop off, alright? I'm not gonna lie. I want to pop off. This is what I am here to do. I am here to Auctioneer, if you will. Ooh, this plus this is so nuts against like aggro strategies. I mean, they might not be on, right? They didn't play any 1-drop, so I'm assuming they're probably not on aggro. Okay, there's a Knife Juggler, so they probably are on aggro, but yeah, this is pretty nuts. As good as Coin is with Auctioneer, I think I'm just gonna like coin this.
This guy's toast.
This feels like such a nuts card. Like, WCF even is Rogue in Classic. Like, I feel like I just won the game. Like, we're playing like... We're playing like Tempo Curvestone, and I just, like, played a 3/3 that killed their 2-drop. Like, however did they come back? Like, I just fanatize this. Like all day, every day. Like, this is my board. I want it. I want to keep it. Like, yeah, pretty nuts. And then, like, we can just leverage this to, like, an Auctioneer plus Conceal turn 6. And then turn 7, just, like, go nuts. Yeah, this is, like... Do we just Shiv? Low-key, I think I want to Shiv. Nah, let's just Hero Power. Like, we don't even need to Deadly Poison here, like, realistically speaking. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack face. Hang out. We can maybe even Auctioneer next turn, but it's susceptible to silence effects, and so, like, there's no reason to play it. I'm probably not going to. Yeah, like, there's no reason. I can just attack here and Shiv. Like, I can attack here and attack face. Or I can backstab plus Shiv plus face attack to keep my 3-2 in play. That sounds like really aggressively weird. All I know is I need to kill this, and I want to keep this in play with it, huh? Yeah, that does mean then with this, right? Oh, okay, yeah, we just do this then.
This guy's tough.
I mean, backstab was neat because it would be good with this, but like, worry about that later. Now we just develop even more onto the board. Like, this deck is where it's at. This is, I mean, I thought I liked Handlock, but this deck has been a joy at, like, you know, just control the board, play busted cards that are well above the rate of anything anybody else is doing because rogue things, right? And then you just, like, also get to just, like, pog off combo Leroy Shadowstep, Leroy Cold Bloods, like Blade Fury. Like, what is happening? What are we doing? Like, honestly. Let me attack face. And then I'll kill this, and then I'll play this, and then I'll play Conceal. Which protects both of these from anything. And then next turn we just 100% like... I think we're already winning the game pretty hard, but like we might actually just swing for lethal next turn, right? Like we're talking about like Deadly Poison, Abyss, Cold Blood. Is that even enough by itself? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, totally. That's like... What are we talking about here? Of course it's lethal. Untap with Auctioneer, win the game. Like... Oh no! Wait, can they... There's no way they can... They answered the Auctioneer! Oh no! Oh no! I was not prepared for this outcome. You know what sounds hot? Just... acting like Ooze is not a card. Just like they never have Ooze, this always lives. And then we kill them with Eviscerate. Or we draw like Leroy and that's lethal, because of course. No Ooze? Do you have an Ooze? That's not an Ooze. Wait, does that stop me still though? It does, right? Because, oh yeah, because... Oh no! I can't even... Sap isn't even lethal anymore. What are we gonna do? Ah, they're just dead anyway. Well, you know. Just rogue things, man. Just rogue things. Oh my goodness, this deck is silly. Jesus Christ. Wow. This feels broken. I thought I understood what people were talking about when they talked about this deck, but I really didn't until I played it. Definitely good for us. I think I just go Crystal Core into Stone Tusk Board to push as much damage as possible. They're not removing this? Are they dead? They're not dead, right? There's like no way.